Hmm? Oh, a customer. And a human at that. Sorry. Welcome to the New Leaf Cafe. May I take your order? What's that? You have a question for me? Is it about something on the menu? Do you have any dietary requirements or... It's a question about... me. Ugh, not this again. All right, human, let me save your breath, and I'll just rattle off some of the most frequently asked questions that I get. Yes, the tale is real. No, I'm not a cosplayer. Yes, I'm part dragon. No, I don't sleep on a pile of gold. Yes, I breathe fire. And no, I will not light your cigarette or warm your mittens for you. Does that about cover it? Or are there any other offensive and patronising questions I have to answer before you give me your order and leave? What? You were just going to ask if I had any recommendations from the specialty coffees. Right, yes. Of course. Well, the the specials we're doing today are the iced Brazilian blonde latte and the waffles and maple syrup frappuccino. Although, if you want to order either of them, you'll have to speak to my colleagues. I can't work with ice, you see. My surface temperature is too hot. Ice melts the second it touches me. I promise you, it's just as inconvenient as it sounds. But, yes, if I ever find myself needing to cool down, which is often, and I have a very long straw, then I do wholeheartedly recommend the waffles and maple syrup frappuccino. And, sorry about, snapping at you. I've been dealing with insensitive questions like those a lot lately. It's really been getting under my skin, and I'm not exactly known as the most level-headed person. Part of the whole half-dragon thing. It's no excuse for how I treated you, but I just wanted you to know, why I said what I said. What's that? Don't worry about it. Oh, right, thank you. Right. Well, in that case, let's start over, shall we? Welcome to the New Leaf Cafe. What can I get for you today? Oh, yes, I can definitely get that for you. And will you be wanting anything to eat with that? Yes, we have a selection of traditional human and hybrid recipes baked fresh in our kitchen. Yes, both human and inhuman delicacies are served here. That's kind of our gimmick at the New Leaf Cafe. Bringing our worlds together after our rocky introduction to each other. Turning over a new leaf, so to speak. This cafe is meant to be a safe place for humans and hybrids to meet and relax together. To get to know each other and maybe even find some common ground. If the gods will it, then maybe even break down a few barriers that we've built up over the years. Oh, yeah, I suppose this place is pretty quiet today, isn't it? Truth be told, it's almost always like this. I don't even remember the last time we had a customer. Before you, I mean. Honestly, I don't even know how we can afford to stay open. I mean, it seemed like a turning point when we got the rights to open a cafe right here in the heart of a human city. It seemed like the only way was up. But I guess humanity just isn't ready to drink coffee served by hybrids. I can't say I'd really blame them. I mean, our societies were at war for a long time, and the wounds we inflicted will take a long time to truly fade from memory. If that's even possible. But you can't say we aren't trying our hardest to build bridges, eh? And I suppose that's what matters. Oh, right, your coffee. Sorry, I'll get started on that now. You can watch if you like. We do things a little differently here. What do I mean? Well, for starters, I don't use machines to roast your coffee. I use, well, me. I can superheat my breath well past the boiling point of water, so all I need to do is measure out the exact volume of beans for your coffee, put them in this metal container, which is completely sealed to prevent any contamination when I breathe on it, and then I just gently blow. Oh, no, there's no flame. Gods, if my breath were hot enough for you to see a flame, it would easily melt through the metal container. And probably set the fire alarms off too. And I did promise Mrs. L that I wouldn't do that. Again. And there we are. Your beans are toasted and ready to be ground and used. I'll just stick them in the machine and let technology take it from here. And there we go. Your coffee will be finished in no time. You know, the majority of hybrids aren't awfully fond of humans, but we can't deny that some of your gadgets you invent are very convenient. You're a very intelligent species with so much potential. It's just a shame that you use so much of that potential warring with each other. Humanity is known for its bloodlust just as much as it is for its innovation. What's that? What are dragons known for? Well, that depends on who you ask. Fellow warrior species such as the beast folk and golems would say that we dragons are known for our fierce bravery, otherworldly strength, and fierce territorialism, whilst more gentle species like the elves would say we are known for our hot-headedness and quick temper. Which is a lot of crap if you ask me. I mean, the elves think everyone is hot-headed. Having a lifespan of several thousand years gives you a patience that is almost otherworldly. So, yeah, I suppose dragons are known to have both good and bad traits. Much like humanity. Maybe we aren't so different after all. I just wish humanity would realise that too. Before we go out of business would be preferable. Oh, your coffee is ready. Let me just get your order all plated up and presentable for you. There you go. Do let me know how it is. If there's anything I can do better, I'd be happy to replace it for you for free. Oh no, don't be daft. Honestly, this conversation has been more than sufficient payment. So, how is it? Good? Good! Great! I'm glad you like it. I spent a long time getting the temperature of my breath just right to toast beans through without burning them. I'm glad it paid off. Well, I guess that's it then. You have your order, so I don't suppose you have any reason to stay. Before you go, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. It was nice. And for a moment, it felt like the cafe was living up to its name. What's that? You'll come back again tomorrow? Really? You mean it? I'd like that. I'd like that very much, actually. Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. And, tell your friends about this place, eh? Okay, sounds good. See you then.